what's up guys? I'm using a different phone, so we'll see how how the quality is compared to the other ones. Not really, like it really matters though. Um, so this video is going to be about grounding, and people always say like stay grounded, stay grounded. But I mean, obviously I like did that and I went out like everybody says, like, oh, just go put your bare feet on the ground and you'll get grounded, you know? I was like, oh, okay, I'll go do that. And then I thought I was grounded. But I think there's really a proper way to do it, or like a more in-depth way, I guess. Like grounding with your bare feet on the ground obviously helps and it does do a lot. But doing this stuff will really, like I said, be a lot more in depth, you know. So the first thing that I do pretty much every morning is I dissolve all cords and I dissolve all ties to all of the self-service energies out there through unconditional love. And doing that or something along those lines, like you can also say, I dissolve all cords and I dissolve all ties to all of the energies that do not serve me through unconditional love. And what that does is like you interact with so many different beings on a daily basis and so many different energies, and you can pick up these minute, multi-dimensional energies that come with you, not like parasitic really, but just like weird frequencies and stuff that you don't want to be associated with really. And that just kind of like cuts those cords, right? And or dissolves them, and puts you on like gives you a good base to start from. And I recommend doing that every day or every morning, maybe even every night too. So the next thing is the mantra LAM, and the mantra sounds like this: LAM. And that's the chant for your root chakra. And every chakra has a different sound. I think it goes LAM, VAM. It's kind of like an FVW. And then the next one is BRAHM for your solar plex. And then YUM for your heart. And then HUM or HOM or YAM or YUM. It kind of sounds like both. And then hum or hum for your throat, and om for your third eye, and then om also for your crown chakra, or some people say silence also too. But we're going to stick to the root right now. And there's also different mudras for every chakra as well. And the root chakra mudra is if you grab your index and thumb fingers like this, then you interlock them like this. You connect your middle finger like that in a point, and then interlace your pinky and ring finger, and then so it's kind of look like that from the front, and then you angle it down, and you can chant LAM while you do that, and it's really effective. I would, however, recommend like the first time that you do the LAM chant, at least, that you get some malas that have 108 beads, which is the magic number in India, or that the yogis use, and chant LAM at least like 108 times, and it'll seriously, like when the first time that I chanted, like I'd chanted LAM before, but the first time that I chanted it 108 times, I was like, holy crap, I feel so much different. I felt like pieces of my body was like halfway out, or my soul was like halfway out of my body, and then it all came in, you know. And I just feel like, I don't know, it felt so good. So the next thing that I do is I imagine like my root chakra as like a ball of red energy, and I actually will imagine that going out of my body and into the earth, and just going really, really deep, like into the center, the core of the earth, and becoming one with Gaia almost. And then I kind of like get in tune with Gaia by taking a slow, deep breath and kind of imagining that I'm breathing with Gaia. And then On the exhale, you imagine and feel, like, I'm very sensitive to energy and I can feel this happening, but if you're not, if you are starting out, the sensations of energy starts with imagination, and then you start to actually feel it after doing it for a while and doing things like meditation and kundalini yoga and stuff like that. But yeah, on the exhale, I imagine Gaia exhaling with me and squeezing her like red energy through this ball and into this ball and like up and into my body from the bottom up, you know. And it feels great, and you can take it all the way up to your crown chakra and ground everything, you know, to kind of like wipe the slate clean almost. And then the next thing I do is, while I'm doing that, I also like look, or I imagine being outside of my body, looking at my body. And what this does is it gives you like a direct connection to source energy, because you like put your consciousness, or a piece of your consciousness at least, in the eyes of like the air or like the wall, you know, and that's source, you know. It's like God and source are everything, and if you imagine being a part of that, or having your consciousness be a part of that, it kind of mixes that, the father and mother energy, into one, and can give you a really good balancing effect and grounding effect, and just clearing in general, clearing your energy field in general. Another really good thing to do once you've done that is imagine your toroidal energy field, which looks like a donut wrapped around your body, and imagine that energy circulating with, you know, all of it twisting, and it's kind of hard to describe, like almost like I think it goes counterclockwise on the way up, you know, and twisting and kind of spreading out into the donut, and that will give you a really good energy clearing. So yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you. Bye.